So we're going to assemble the stand itself. So we've got they are plastic. Two plastic bushes that go either end. And because it's open to the weather, what we're going to do, we're going to put a small amount of grease on these before assembling. I've got a touch of grease on them. It's going to do two jobs. It's going to keep it in there. And it's going to keep the weather out, hopefully. So these do need knocking in slightly. It's not going to need a lot of pressure. There we go. So next thing we've got is the pivot point. So on your pivot point, you've got what I would say is a retainer, and that retainer there is held down by the little bolt there with the thread lock on. So when you put that in there, this retainer for the centre section is actually bolted into the frame. That's a little bit, there's a small amount of play on it. But I'm sure when we put some grease on, that will help things along. So we'll grease this one up. And in days gone by, this would have been a steel pin into a steel frame without any bushes. Right, so that's that bit in. So we're going to be offering up the stand. Your stand itself comes with the bolt, with the fitting at the end, and the stand itself. So all we're going to be doing is lifting that up into position. And lining the holes up. We've already put in the bushes at either end. So this is the hole that they're going to be going into. The bushes are already inserted into the end and we've greased it. So what we're going to be doing is putting that into position, like so. We're then going to be putting the greased rod through and then locating it at both ends. So here we have Torx bit bolt, and basically that's going to go in there. And this should go in nice and easy. I think it's just lining up. There we go. So it uses Torx bit to tighten it up. And this screw is the screw that's holding the pivot point in. And this is the stem or the bolt that goes through, that everything rotates around. So we'll turn that up a little bit. So the next thing we're going to fit in is this bolt. This is a retainer, the top retainer for the springs, and it locates in a little lug that's here. It is a bit difficult to get to, but it is possible to fit it with the exhaust on. Just a little bit fiddly. So the thread lock there is there obviously to keep it from undoing. So with a little bit of use of fingers and thumbs, we've got it started, and what we'll do is we just tighten it up with the 13mm. I've got a nice 13mm with a ratchet ring on the end. Unfortunately you can't use that end, it's got to be an open end one. Right, so we've got to a point where it's tight, and just give it a little bit more pull. There we go. So that is the next bit on. Now to keep that stand up and out of the way, we've got a double spring. Now what I found, it's easier to put one spring at a time on. So what we're going to do, we're going to hook it over the top so that both springs are located above that area. Now here, where the spring is fastened, in the up position, that's the shortest reach of the spring. So that's the easiest position to put it in to actually get the hooks back on here. So what we need to do is we need to think about some way of holding that up. Now you can tie wrap it to the chain so that it stays up, or you can simply put something under the other side of the stand. So I've opted to put something at the other side of the stand to hold this in this position. Now this spring needs to reach here. Now what I found is you can use an old tent peg with the hook on it and pull on that, or alternatively you could use ball grips, which is what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to put these springs on one at a time. I'm just looking at the best way to get to the spring, or whether or not we turn the spring around and fit it the other way. I think that may be the best way to do it. There we go. So that's our first spring on. There's not enough tension there with the little one on, you need both. So we need to pull the other one as well now. And again, this is a difficult one, as there's quite a lot of pressure, which you'd expect. There we go. There we go. Almost expect it coming undone. So like I say, you can use a hook mechanism, something you can hook into there to bring it round there. Tank bed puller would be a good option, but now we've got that in, we've now got the stand up in the correct position, so it's all the way up as far as it goes. So we've got his screws down here, which will just make sure we've tightened them up. There we go. Again, we'll just check on that just to make sure that's locked up. Okay. So we've now got the main stand fitted, and obviously going to be pressing down that lever there to put it on the main stand. So there we have it, main stand fitted to the Triumph Street Twin. It will give us better accessibility when doing the brakes. We've got a Scott oiler on there, so probably a little bit easier to fill the Scott oiler up, and certainly a lot easier to adjust the chain. So not a bad job after all.